All right. So as I've said, Kariuki, Josphat is my name, and I would take it up from where Charles left it so that we can move fast. So if you allow me, I will very quickly share my slides here. In no time, I will be having the slides up. All right. So I hope you can be able to see my slides there. And Faith Mwerege, you can nod. If you can see my slides, you can nod. Very good.
We can see.
Thank you very much. So this is what Charles just mentioned, that our mission is to make the world a healthier and a happier place. Many people are just complaining of how tough life is, but we are privileged to be on the other side where we are helping people to live better lives. And so we say that our health is our greatest wealth. You don't want to make all the money and you have everything, and then you take that money to India for hospital. And very easy to understand is that your health is affected by three things: what you eat, how you sleep, the number of hours you sleep, and whether you exercise or not. But the main one of the three is the nutrition, what we eat. So we say that whatever you bite, you are either feeding disease or you are fighting the disease. And you'll agree with me that many people feed disease instead of fighting disease. Now, this is the simplest way of feeding the wellness triangle as recommended by World Health Organization. And they tell us that if you can manage to be exercising often and you take lots of whole grains, you can see my triangle is wider at the bottom, then you take fruits and vegetables to boost your immunity, 5 to 9 different types. And then you minimize on proteins. You eat less meat. You know, many people, especially as men, will consume as much meat as the pocket can allow. And that is dangerous for our joints. That's how we get arthritis and the others. And then reduce or avoid fats and sugars. But instead of doing it that way, we often invert the triangle like this young lady here. Okay, whatever she's taking looks yummy, as my children would call it. But I think when it goes to our bodies, it does more harm than good. So when you invert the triangle like that, then you attract these chronic diseases: heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, chronic respiratory disease, obesity, and many others which are not mentioned here. But then we are lucky to be part of this big opportunity here called Neolife, a company that was started by Jerry Brasfield 63 years ago from US, because it came to Africa in 1971 and in Kenya all those years since 1996. And we are currently in 56 countries. So one would ask, how comes while many companies are collapsing, Neolife is spreading? Actually, last month, but one, we opened another country. So we are now in 57. And this is the time that many companies are collapsing. The reason why we are going stronger and stronger is because we are guided by these very strong values: honesty and integrity. People are number one. We value people, and we don't use people. We empower people. Then products that work, so that we're able to fight those chronic diseases and the like. Equal opportunity for all. I remember when I was teaching in the university, I had my students, some of my own students, building this business with their lecturer, myself, and even paying their own school fees. So it's an equal opportunity for all. And then long-range vision. It's exciting to say that what you're about to start today, even generations to come after you will be great beneficiaries of the same. So to start off, in terms of the solution, we have this kind of product here called Provitality. And this profitability is a combination of 4 different products. So that our triangle, which was upside down, is now the right side up. The first one is TNN. It comes in to fill in the dietary gaps in terms of whole grains. Then we have carotenoid complex for fruits and vegetables to boost immunity. We have omega-3 salmon plus, for the right oils in our bodies. And also one more, which is not here, called multi. You can see it in the sachet there for minerals and vitamins. For those who cannot take solids, tablets and capsules, then we have it in liquid form called Liquivite for young children and the very elderly. Now, those are not the only products. And before I talk of many others, let me also mention this, that when it comes to boosting your immunity, at this time of COVID-19, we have a very good combination. Gelatin, zinc, or C, vitamin C. Today, if you are unlucky, you get COVID and you go to hospital, they'll be giving you things like zinc and vitamin C. Good news, this combination here is much more powerful and will help you to recover very fast. But prevention is better than cure, right? Now, we also have weight management products that helps you to cut weight. Especially ladies are very sensitive on this one, so I can see them smiling. Yes, there's a very good combination. And the beauty is you reduce your weight in a natural way. You can see the beautiful lady on the screen there. It's the same person, although they look very different, like 2 different people. And it's the same person I'm seated with here, my wife, Pearose. So you can see before how she was, more than double this size now. And now she's excited. When we are running, at least we run together. It's not like those years when she could not catch up. We also have children program for our young children so that we boost their immunity. We have a very unique range called Humble Alternatives. I'll only mention 2 here. Ladies, you want to remain as a lady and you fight this disease called ovarian cancer, name them, those cancers that attack ladies. Now, when you take feminine herbal, your hormones are fine-tuned and you are able to safeguard yourself from such diseases. Other ladies are not able to get children because of hormonal imbalance. So this one works magic and it's natural. Then for us men to remain as men, we have masculine herbal. I don't want to talk much about that. It's very easy for anyone to understand the language that we are talking here. And of course, to prevent ourselves from getting prostate cancer, you don't want to be among the statistics. In our homes, we do cleaning throughout. You don't want to use chemicals for cleaning, the detergents we use. Now look at this. They are very economical, like the one LDC there. You shower with it. You use it to the brush, to wash utensils, meat, vegetables, and so on and so forth. So we are saying that you can be able to save money by using these products because they are more economical and natural. Age-defying skincare products. Who would want to look younger for longer? Wow, a rhetorical question. Everyone will raise up their hands and even legs. Now, when you use our natural beauty products, then they work with your skin to make your skin to look younger for longer. So people will not know your age. And finally, on the products, we have super glue. I wish all Kenyans and other participants from out there who engage in farming, I wish we can all know the power of super glue. It's a foliar. You use it to spray, and 1 liter of super glue, you put water 1,000 liters. So it's very economical. And being natural, it will not affect the pH value of your soil, and it will multiply your yields 3 times, according to the University of Nairobi research. So what I have done is to give you a summary of the products that we have, so that even as we talk about money, you can be able to see the reality of the business. We don't want to tell you that there is money and we don't have anything that we are dealing with. So when you use our products, you feel better, you look better, and you live better. So basically that is it. Now, I know some of us didn't come here because of health. When we have physical meetings, I see some people coming, limping, meaning their health is jeopardized, but they never even want to hear about health. They focus on the health of the pocket, you know? Now, this is where we are. Financial and lifestyle success. How do you take advantage of the products that we have just mentioned and you build yourself a lasting business, a sustainable business, a business that will be able to give you residual income year in, year out? And fortunately, ladies and gentlemen, this is not theory. This is what Pearose and myself used while we were still in our good jobs. And this became much, much better and rewarding even than our good jobs of teaching in the university and teaching with the TSC in high school. So I know perhaps some of us have already given up on our dreams. You know, when you try out something so many times and it's not forthcoming, you sort of say, let it stay. But I am here to say this: we can revive all our dreams and we can achieve our dreams. How do we do that? How do we earn extra income? How do we drive the machines of our dreams? You know, how do we travel around the world for holidays? How do we build ourselves beautiful homes? When I came in for myself, I wasn't interested with the health bit, but I really wanted extra income. So this is what made me to join. Now we are saying this: there are 4 ways of making money. Some of these 4 ways are very limited. So please make sure that you don't remain in the limited quadrant. The first one is E, that is employed. People who wait to the end month. You know, before even the month is over, you are already too broke and you can't wait to be paid. I know some people here can connect with what I'm saying. And therefore, we call them, sorry for using this term, professional beggars. And I was one for several years. Now, the others who are self-employed, they start small businesses, and fortunately, those businesses easily collapse. They start others and so on and so forth. But on the right-hand side, we have big business builders and investors. When you become an investor, then your money works for you instead of you working for the money. Now, we want to show you how you can be able to cross to the right-hand side where you don't have a limited income and lifestyle. Now, you need to partner with the Neolife International. They don't employ you. They tell you, hey, we have all these products and you can partner with us and you build your own business. So how do we do that? You pay a one-time fee of 8,970. Now this comes back to you. Listen carefully. That 8,970 will come back to you in form of a kit. This kit has got literatures inside and some international license. We're saying that we are in 57 countries and you'll not require any other license to build your business, even in those other countries. Now, these literatures include things like product catalogs to teach you about the products, the price list, because you are given discounted prices when you are buying the products, and so on and so forth. Now, unbelievably, you're also given Profitality Pack. This packet with the 4 products we talked about. Within the 8,970, you are not adding a single coin. Now, the language we'll be using here when we are talking of money is points. We'll be converting points into bonus. So like now the Profitality has got 36 points. Every product has got points. And you're also given a website. Charles and others who are, scientists, they understand that coming up with your own website would cost you thousands and thousands. But here you are given one. and the products will be delivered for free wherever you are in the country. So now once the triangle is the right side, in the right side up, we can talk about money. Now, I'm a teacher, and if there is anything I would want you to capture from this presentation is these 4 things that you need to do for you to achieve your dreams within your life. The first one is use the products. Don't continue showering with chemicals from supermarkets, putting on, oils on your, lotions which are chemicals. Use these natural ones. And every time you buy anything, you get points. Then if you have friends who don't want to join and build business, but they want to consume our products, then don't be mean. Share with them the products, but not for free. You get points and you get profits, because remember, every time you are buying as a partner, you are getting discount, 25% discount. Then the third and the main one is where you build a network of other users. We are not here to hawk. As professionals, we don't do hawking business. That is what I loved most 11 years when I came in as a lecturer, because I couldn't go around the corridors of the university hawking products. But then I was told we just need to have a network of other users. And I looked at my friends and I knew all of them would want to use these natural products. So I built a network of users. Now, whatever they buy, the points they get will add up to your total points. Simple to understand. So the bigger the network, the more income. And we'll be training you so that you can understand more and more of the business. Now, once you've joined and you have bought a few products worth 100 points, maybe 2 more boxes of Provitality in addition to what you earned, then you are called a qualifying distributor. And you are given a pin to recognize you as such. Now, your work is simple. Bring in a few other people who are also dreamers like you. They become qualifying distributors, and all those points are what determines your income. Now, you start with a small bonus pay of 2,500 as a manager, and you are recognized. You are given a pin of a manager. Now, for those of us who are very swift, you might want to partner with us, and before even you bring in friends, you want to go to the next level of manager, then you can do that by attaining 250 points, and you are a manager. Now, when the 4 distributors in your network becomes managers, then you go to the next level of senior manager, earning 25,000 shillings or thereabout. That's $250, and you get a senior manager pin. And in a like manner, you can fast track to senior manager right from distributor by having 500 points. Now, the most important step from the day 1 when you join us is to have the 4 managers become senior managers, and you are called a director. This is where we want everyone in this call to be in the next 2, 3, 4 months. As a director, you earn 90,000 or $900, and you get the recognition pin like mine here, though mine is past that. And you get all these other benefits. Now, someone might ask, hey, 90,000 in the 2nd or the 3rd month? In this call, we have many people who have done it, including the people who talked before me, that is Charles and Elizabeth. In only 3, 4 months, they were already there. So it's doable. It is possible. And this is the ladder that you will go through. I've summarized it up to director, but let me just mention that when you have 1 person in your network becoming a director, then you are called a sapphire director, earning 100,000 plus, and you are given some lavish lifestyle. You start traveling around the world. Then with 3 directors, you are called a ruby director, earning 200,000 plus. And with 6 directors, you are called a president team member, earning 500,000 Kenya shillings every single month. That's not the end, but we'll stop at that. And I want to say that the journey is that exciting. Don't be told otherwise by anyone. Get it from people who have done it before you, And I want to tell you, you'll achieve even more than what we have achieved. And just to show you the reality of what I've just presented, I want to give this chance to the most diligent lady I've ever seen in Africa and beyond. We joined this opportunity together, and when she grabbed it, she ran with it, and we've been able to achieve too much more than we ever dreamt about. So at this juncture, I want to ask my wife and my partner in the business to take it from there, and she will show you exactly why you must be part of this great opportunity. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hand it over to Pearose.
Wow, wow. Thank you very much, Josphat. That was really nice and well explained and very short. So I believe our guests have been able to learn something from that. I'm really excited today. As you've heard, my name is Pearose Cherotich. Pearose Cherotich is a wife, of course, to Josphat. And as he said, we are blessed with 4 young children. Since I was young, I was really a big dreamer, but the opportunities were very limited for me. So I was brought up in abject poverty. I can say that because I was brought up in a place where really we didn't have much. We only had a small one grass thatched house I'll be showing you. And I thank God because still I would still dream big. I went to normal schools as most of us did when we were young. And I did well. My teachers told me, go to school, work hard, get good grades, and you get a good job. And that is exactly what I did. Unfortunately, my parents could not afford to take me to good schools. So I just went to a day school, even in primary school and even in secondary school. But because I was so focused, I heeded to the words. And so I worked hard. I got a good grade and I landed in the university. And so I went to do a Bachelor of Education in Science, Mathematics, and Physics were my subjects that I majored in. And that is actually the very classroom where I met Josphat. And we thank God that today now we are one. So I'm a teacher by profession, that is it. So when I finished school, I was very lucky. Within 7 months, I was absorbed by the Teacher Service Commission of Kenya to teach in a school not far from Nairobi in Thika. And I was very sure that now getting a job, I would really, really, really excel. And after getting the job, I got a shock because my salary was so small. And I've told you my background. My parents really needed, you know, I have 7 siblings and everybody was looking up to me, you know. In the African culture, when one child is through school and they get a job, they will take care of everybody in the family. And that is what I was. And it was really tough for me to try to balance. We later got married 2 years down the line. And I thought now, because Josphat had already furthered his studies, he was already lecturing in the university, I knew, wow, I'm getting married to a university lecturer, life will be so good. It was really a big shock that when we met, he also had his share of challenges. And when we combined our salaries, it was not able to take us through the month. So for me, my mom was sick. It was really disturbing me because I had to be fending for everyone at home, including for her medication. So at some point, we were not able to do that because of lack of money. And so I was so stressed. And my stress levels went so high so that I started developing problems with my weight. I started adding weight. When I was getting married, I remember I was about slightly less than 50 kilos. And after we got our kids, 2 of them, I started just growing big without really any explanation. I could not explain my weight gain, but finally, when I went to the doctor and he examined me, he said, you must be thinking a lot. And I told him, sure, I don't sleep, I think about life. And because life is really tough for me. So I developed a weight challenge. I remember I went to the peak of getting up to 124 kilos. And at that time, I had a lot of problems. My pressure was shooting up. My joints were really having issues. And remember, that is a 28-year-old. So my self-esteem also went down. So we started praying, we started praying, and I really started seeking God and asking God, what is my problem? What do I do so that I can solve all these problems? Because I just need to get money so that I can help my family. So we thank God because He answers prayers. And so on the 17th of July, 2010, as we were going about our duties, someone thought of me. He thought of me when he went to a presentation. He heard about Neolife, and they talked about the way the products work. And so he thought, Pearose is suffering somewhere. Let me go and explain this to her, whether she can take it and get help. So I have a brother-in-law, he's a soldier, and we were not living far from each other here in Nairobi. So he came to the house, he gave me the presentation as Josphat has done it, though it was just measuring on the health. So he talked about the products, he talked about this company. What really attracted me was when he said that the company is already over 50 years old. When you hear something has been there for long, at least you have some confidence about it. Then he told me there are people who have used the products and they work. And for me, being a scientist, when he touched on having the scientific advisory board, the company has a scientific advisory board that looks into the products, I was confident. And again, he said they are natural. That was the key thing, because I had been using the doctor's medication for long, which had also given me some side effects. So at this point, I decided to take up the opportunity. And why did I do that? I wanted to perfect my health. I wanted to resize, because I remember many times we would be working with Josphat, and I think he was not also proud of me. At some point, somebody was asking him whether this is your mother or your big sister. For ladies, that is very demeaning. You're with your husband and somebody starts saying you are the mother. No. So I told myself I have to do something. And so when God brought this gentleman to our house, I decided to believe. I took up the opportunity and I said, I want to work on my health first. When he talked about money, I didn't listen to him so much, since he didn't even have anything to show. But guess what? Josphat had the story and he decided to join for money. So I joined for health and he joined for money. So we started the business on 17th of July, 2010. Next month on the 17th of July, we will be exactly 11 years in this opportunity. So I bought the product. We joined, actually, we had to borrow money. Sometimes when you're really in deep problems, you will have to do anything to get a solution. So we borrowed money and we decided to start. We borrowed money to buy the products, and we bought the products for myself. I also remembered my mother, we bought the products, and even for our children. And when we bought the products, I started using them. Within about 2 weeks, I was feeling much better. I was feeling lighter. I was not having issues the way I had a lot of issues. When my pressure would go up, I would have a lot of headaches. But now it was gone. So I started feeling better. I was so excited. I started telling my friends, who also got to want to know about this opportunity. So when the product started working, remember, Josphat has also said there's money. When you use the products, the company pay you. So why we really joined is that we wanted to get products on a discounted price. When you are a member of Neolife, you get products on discounted price. And for the guests who are on this call, the company does not sell products to non-members. So you can only buy products from members who will sell to you at a different price. So we said, let us buy on our own. So within the first month, just after buying the products and using the products ourselves, we got a bonus, and we didn't expect. I was already feeling much better. Then they added us a small bonus of, I can say, $20 US. For those who are not Kenyans, but in Kenya shillings, it was exactly 2002. Can you imagine? And many times I know we go and buy maybe medicine from the dog or from the shop, and no one pays you. So I was already feeling better, and they gave us a bonus of 2002. So actually we called the gentleman again to our house and we asked him, how can we get more of this? And he said, If you tell other people about this, then you will be able to earn more. We said, why not? Already the products are working, so we have a story to tell. So we started talking to our friends. We started, and actually everybody would see me and they're like, Pearose, what is happening? You are just resizing. We don't know what is happening. I would tell them and show them Neolife. So within the second month, we had already brought in someone in our team to be part of the Neolife opportunity. And they also brought in other people. So within the second month, we were already earning, and we are doing it part-time. Remember, we are still working. So in 3 months, because of the results I posted with just everybody looking at me, we already had a network of 32 people who are using and sharing the products of Neolife. And I remember they called us as directors. We were so excited, and they gave us a income of, or a bonus check of 22,406. And guess what? The 22,406 that I got, or that we got, because it is one business. When you register husband and wife, that is one business. The 22,406 was slightly more than my net salary. I don't know who is on this call who also gets a pay slip like me. And you find at the end of the day, what you take home is very little, because you have to pay a lot of taxes, you know, the pay, the loans that you have taken. And so my salary was very small. So when we got a part-time income of 22,406, I was so excited. And that time when we are getting that, there are also people who are under us who are earning something at the end of the day. So I was excited because I'm empowering other people in health and wealth, as well as empowering myself. So we worked, we were told that if you empower other people, in your life, we just tell you, empower other people, show others the way. So we were able to show so many people. And when you empower one person to be a director, as in the chart that we were shown there, you become a Sapphire director. For us, we decided now to be very aggressive on part-time basis. Over the weekends, we would really talk to our friends. And we started, in 7 months, we were able to rise to the rank of world team, and that is Sapphire director. Only 7 months. And you know what? I got 3 times my net. I mean, in 7 months, Neolife was paying me 3 times what I was getting as net at the TSC. So I was so excited, you know, tripling the results. And that time I've already empowered one person to be a director, or we've empowered one person to be a director. And the company calls us world team members. And at the world team space, you realize that you get a lot of other incentives, which are lifestyle. And that time the company gave us an incentive for me and Josphat to go to the Windsor Golf and Country Club here in Nairobi. I know most of us, we know the place. It's here in Kiambu in Nairobi. And we were given a treat to spend 3 nights and 4 days with my husband. For us, we had never, I mean, sleeping out of home, doing what? Why would you go and spend money which you don't have in the first place? So when we became Sapphire directors, the company of Neolife paid for us for 3 nights and 4 days in a 5-star hotel. That was my first time sleeping in a 5-star hotel. And you know what? When we spent time there, we were able to just look around and see who are there. And I never saw any teachers there. I never saw any lecturers. I only saw these people that we see in the media, the rich and the mighty coming there. And you know what? Our mindset started changing. We just started changing and asked ourselves, how can we be like these people? Like most of them, they were coming there just to play golf. And we asked ourselves, how can we be like these people? And we thank God, because we realized that the Neolife opportunities can give us a chance to be like them if we work smart. So we came back and we started working more. And the company we kept growing and growing and growing. In 1 year, 2 months. And by the way, when we left the Windsor, my mindset had completely changed. I went to the TSC. I decided now I need time to do this business. And also time for my family, because sometimes we may chase money and forget our families. So I went to the TSC, I wrote a resignation letter, and I said, there are so many teachers who don't have a job. I would be very mean to stay in this job And at the same time, I'm earning money from Neolife. So I resigned, and then I said, I want to have the time freedom as I also empower many other people. So at that point now, I got a chance to move out of Nairobi, where I only used to do business. I went to other counties. I even started approaching people outside the country, and that is when our business or international business started growing. So within 1 year, 2 months, we were Ruby directors, and we were earning more than 100,000 every month. In fact, when we became one Ruby directors, that is in October 2011, our bonus was 100,454. That was really exciting for me. And as Josphat indicated, that there are those people who don't want to join the business. They'll just be buying products because they are nice products. So when they buy, you earn profit. And they say profits are better than wages. So I learned the art. Remember, this is a physics teacher starting so small. When I was so scared, I didn't know what to say because I've never done any other business. But guess what? I was mentored. And I thank God because today I'm mentoring so many people to good health and to financial freedom. So when we were 1 year, 2 months and we became Ruby directors, we were actually invited to South Africa, Santon Sun Hotel. It's a gold-coated hotel in South Africa. And that was really the climax for me. Getting into a plane for the first time. And you know, not just for me, but around the entire village where I come from, no one had ever, I had never heard of anybody who has gone by plane anywhere. But now this time I started just feeling nice about myself. I developed a lot of confidence, you know, and money is already coming. And Josphat is still working, he's still earning his salary, but at the same time, we also got the benefit of him just working in one university. Because when we were really looking for money, he was teaching in so many universities. I used to tell him, you are a part-time father, because you know he's never there for the kids. He's in one corner, the next time he's in Mombasa teaching a class in, you know, everywhere. So at that point now we are together. He's just teaching at Catholic University of Eastern Africa, here in Langata in Nairobi, and coming home every day. That is such a big benefit for us. It was a big benefit and we felt so nice. So we were taken to South Africa. We went to many places in South Africa, and that was an eye-opener for me. I discovered I'm now starting to think even bigger. And so we came back and we worked and talked to more people, empowering more people. Within 2 years, we were earning over 200,000 through the Neolife opportunity. And our life started changing slowly by slowly. When we joined Neolife, we had nothing. We were renting a house in Nairobi, every month paying our landlord. And through the Neolife opportunity, can you imagine, we even bought ourselves our first car within the first year of doing this business, which is a big milestone. Within the second year, we had already bought a plot in Nairobi and built and moved in. You know, for me, it was such a big thing, because I knew by that time, most of my friends that we graduated together, even to date, some of them are still paying rent. But now God allowed me through the Neolife opportunity to empower even some of my friends who are saying yes to the opportunity. And they also started doing the same. I felt so nice watching other people grow. And personally, I also grew a lot because I learned a lot of people's skills. I learned how to do things, how to set goals, how to work for success, you know? And so we moved to our new home, and that was really nice for us with our family. And today I can say we already have 2 homes in Nairobi, which is really nice. And I feel good about it, because if it were not for Neolife, I'm very, very sure that we would not have done so much. So within 2 years now and 11 months, because the incentives were coming, we traveled around the world. We've gone to so many countries. Actually, as per now, we are on our 3rd passport, each one of us. We've traveled to over 30 destinations, courtesy of Neolife, in only 10 years. And it's been really wonderful, going to different countries. So in 2 years and 11 months, that is when we reached the top of the rank. That is the president's team. We were able to join the cream of the president team members of Neolife, and we got so excited. we started earning over $500,000 every month. And this month of June, we are celebrating exactly 8 years since we became president, team members. It's been a wonderful journey, and it's been so great because we've achieved so much, and not just ourselves, but we have many other people in our team to achieve a lot. Today, we are excited because our business has been able to grow around the globe. Our business is already in 21 countries around the world. And so that is where you earn residual income. And we are glad. When we joined in 2010, we never knew that one day Corona would happen and would need us to stay home. And you know, if you have a business that is working for you, even if you stayed home, you would still be earning residual income. And they say residual income is income that you earn whether you work or not. Now, when we look at our jobs, if you don't work, there is no money. But with a business like this one, when you grow it and it can be able to expand globally, you can be able to earn residual income. 2020, in fact, much of the time we spent our time at home. But guess what? Our business still doubled. And why? It is because Neolife is solving a problem. For you to succeed in anything, you have to be solving a problem. What problem is Neolife solving? It is the health crisis. And what is Corona? It's a health crisis. And so Neolife is providing solutions, and the solutions that will last and help people. So it's been a wonderful journey. We've been able to go to many places. We've been able to do so much for ourselves. We've been able to help other people. But I know there is a guest who is over there and was asking themselves, just like me, I was scared at the beginning when I decided I wanted to do this business. At the beginning, I didn't know how to do it. I've never done any business. And I know there's somebody asking themselves, can I be able to do it? Can I be able to talk like Pearose and Josphat or Charles? Where will I get the time? I used to ask myself those questions. How will I balance my time between family, job, and business? And I used to ask myself such questions, and guess what? I discovered you can always get time if something is a priority. And because my priority was to get this financial freedom and time freedom, I worked my business at the beginning. And we were assured of mentorship. And today, by the way, our team for our guests, we are called the Superstars team. We are the best team in the whole of Neolife world. When you come in and join us, you will know that. Because we mentor you, we work closely with you. There's no other business outside there that somebody will hold your hand and work with you. So we decided to join so that we can change our lives. So if you are there and you have a reason not to join, that same reason not to join should be the reason to join. Because if it is time, then this business will give you time freedom. If it is money, this business will give you financial freedom. That is why we decided we are going to borrow money, come what may, we do the business. And as long as when we are borrowing money, we are borrowing for the last time. Don't wait until the perfect time, because there is never a perfect time in this life. Start where you are. Start how, I mean, as long as you have a burning desire to succeed, this is the best business to do. So when you come and use the products, you're going to get good health. We are excited because we are counting now 10 years. We are parents. We also have parents, and they are in perfect health. That is very, very important. And money will also come. And you imagine today, we feel like Neolife is overpaying us. We work the business. The good thing with our business is that you are working at the beginning, which you will be able to reap what you have earned for a very, very long time. That is what now I call residual income. What excites me most and us is that we've been able to empower so many people. When I look at the Ruby directors we have in our team, when every month a company is paying out millions of money to people who said yes when they did not even believe in themselves, we really stand to thank God that we said yes on the 17th of July, 2010. So for our guests, welcome on board. This is the best place to be. You can only come, and really we are going to show you how you are going to grow, and we will also help you. And I know we also have members on this call. I want to encourage all our members. Let us do it. It is doable. And because we've done it with Josphat, then you can also be able to do it. So I'm going to share the slides and show you a bit of a few pictures that are able to really motivate you to be able to see the business in a big way. So yeah, so that is me. Your Dores is in my photo. These are different ones. That is me before and after. You can see the before. My face was not glowing as today. I thank God because of the skincare products of Neolife. I can see Charles is shaking his head. You can see. I used to have a tires in my stomach, which was really giving me a lot of headache every day. But I thank God because our Neolife products are really, really wonderful. That is our wonderful family. And that is where we stay. That is our kids. We have 3 girls and a boy who is the last born. And we really thank God for that. And I told you that I was raised in abject poverty. This is our home. Actually, this is the time when Josphat came for me. He was coming to pay dowry. Can you see the house that we lived in? It's a grass-thatched house, which was divided into 2. Today, courtesy of the Neolife opportunity, I've been able to build a beautiful home for my parents. That is the home. You can see the sitting room for my mom today. They are really excited and they always pray for me and they bless us every other day. And that is the thing that I really wanted in this life, is to be able to give back to my parents and to many other people in the society. So we also tell our guests that you're joining the best team. This is the founder in 2018. It was the results for 2017. We were given a certificate in Mauritius by the founder, Jerry Brasfield, the #1 president, team members, Josphat and Pearose. Again, we were in Dubai. This is Dubai. That was in 2013. We were #1 in the whole of Neolife world. And in 2014, when we already became president team members, we were hosted in Atlantis, the Palm. This is a nice hotel in Dubai. And there we were also added a bonus, just a cup of tea of $5,000 US. So there is a lot of lifestyle and travel when you come to Neolife. We also really give you a lot of incentives, like when you become a world team member, we'll also pay for you as your president team members to sleep one night in a 5-star hotel, wherever country you are in, because I know on this call we have people from all over the world. And those are some of our directors whom we have given treatment. This is the place that my mindset completely changed, the Windsor Golf and Country Club. That is the where people are taken for Ruby orientation, Santon Sun Hotel in South Africa. We've been there with Josphat about 8 times in this hotel, you can imagine. It is such a wonderful place. And we were in Zambia, Victoria Falls in 2012. This is one of the wonders of the world with all these people from Neolife International. And so it is really exciting. 2013, we were in Grand Hyatt, Dubai. And together with the founder, Jerry Brasfield, we were able to climb the tallest building in the whole of in the whole of the world. It's called Burj Khalifa. And this is now the CEO of Neolife, the daughter to Jerry Brasfield, that is Kendra Brasfield. We went to Dubai in 2016. This is an island in the middle of the Indian Ocean. In 2017, we were in Cape Town with our team members. We went to the Cape of Good Hope. I can see some of them, all of them actually are on this call today. And from all walks of life, the good thing with Neolife is an equal opportunity for all. So there are people here who finished school in class 6, standard 6, and they were with us in Cape Town. So you don't have a reason why you can't do this business. 2017, we were in Abu Dhabi, the capital of the United Arab Emirates, and brushing shoulders with the founder of Neolife. This is a billionaire. I mean, walk around with billionaires, and who is next? It is you. So we went to the Ferrari World, that is in Abu Dhabi. We went to the biggest mosque in the world. And that is, as we were staying at the Emirates Palace, that is this hotel belongs to the royal family of the Emirates. It was so exciting. We felt so nice. And you know, it is such a mind-blowing thing. 2018, we were in Mauritius, young and old. And we've gone to Mauritius, actually. We went again in 2014 with Josphat, and now we were taking our team to Mauritius. 2018, the company of Neolife was celebrating 60 years, and we represented the Superstars team as president team members in Los Cabos in Mexico. You can imagine, with all these people, 22 hours flight from Kenya, everything paid for by Neolife. What an opportunity, dear friends. And in 2019, we were back in Abu Dhabi together with other members of our team. I can see here Florence Okech. Actually, Florence Okech is in Nakuru. She's a nurse with a husband. And tomorrow, all the world's team members, including Florence Okech and Orao, they are set to go to Dubai again. Everything paid for by Neolife. That is tomorrow on the 6th of June. Can you imagine? And here we are, including even my father-in-law. The other day we were asking him, he reached class 7. And you can imagine he was there in Abu Dhabi with us because anybody can do this business. And when we were in Abu Dhabi, we were given a bonus of 615,000 as a cup of tea. This is not our usual bonus. This is a cup of tea from Neolife. And so I can only say to our guests, this is a great opportunity. And what we are going to do is that we are going to hold your hand. How do you join Neolife? If you are in another country, then you need to ask for the website from the person who invited you. They'll give you a website that will help you to join the business from the country you are in. If you are in Kenya, then you join the business by paying money, 8,970 to this business number, and that account number is your national ID number of Kenya, and you start the journey. And guess what? You will never regret having started this business. It's the best business to do. And I want to encourage all of us, let us join hands. We are ready to support you. All our guests on this call, thank you for coming. Turn to the person who invited you. Ask them one question. How can I join? And if you can join before you sleep, the better. Because opportunities only knock once. So let us not procrastinate. Let us move forth and let us realize our dreams. God bless you so much. We appreciate all of you. And thank you for listening to us. And we are looking forward to working with you and going places together. See you in the beaches of the world. Thank you very much.